What's going on with the Pope? Did he pass away like the Jesuits said? Or did the Vatican just didn't get the memo, or the Jesuits didn't get the memo, or somebody? There's something that's going on with the Pope that's probably has to do with the gold or monetary system
Yeah,
because there's a lot of pentacles at the bottom.
that's
So it looks like there might be some money or the monetary system involved. So it's almost hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel called the Three of Pentacles. We are three tarot card readers, and we like to read on world events, news that's popping up, and we also do regular readings and regular things that regular tarot card readers do. And tonight we're going to be reading on the Pope. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce my beautiful co-sisters, Kyla and Lynn.
hi
Everybody.
everybody.
How are y'all doing?
Good, Barbara. How are
Good,
you?
good, good, good. We're ready, ready to get started. But before we get started, I'd just like to let everybody know that this is for entertainment purposes only. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. We really love that. And without further ado, we'll get on to start doing a tarot card reading on what's going on with the Pope. What do they say, Kyla? They say first they say
I
he's
don't know. I'm confused because as of last week, I thought I heard that he had passed, and then I'm hearing no, he's still around. So this is strange to me. What
now
about you, Lynn? What did you think? Did you know that
I
he was still
thought he
with?
was dead. We saw a post, this post that we're showing you guys, we had seen
Yeah.
posted February 23rd.
mhm. And
And
this is from the Jesuits, the
yep.
Society of Jesus. With profound sorrow, we announce the passing of our beloved Holy Father, Jorge Maria Bergoglio, because he's kind of Italian, but he comes from South America. But anyway, he speaks a lot of languages. So this is the report, and it says Pope Francis at the bottom, 1936 to 2025, which is a little odd because Lynn sent me something from today where it says Pope Francis suffers another health setback with new breathing crisis. The Vatican says that. It says the 88-year-old's prognosis remains guarded, and he's back on non-invasive ventilation. So they have the Pope on ventilation. He suffered two new acute respiratory crises on Monday and was put back on non-invasive mechanical ventilation. And that all sounds familiar to everybody, right? Because of what everybody's been through the last 4 years.
Right.
And he had another setback to his battle with pneumonia, the Vatican said. And it goes on explaining the doctors extracted amounts of, so from his lungs. And so he remains alert, oriented, and he cooperated with medical personnel. The prognosis remains guarded. The doctors didn't say if he remained in stable condition. So what's going on with the Pope? Did he pass away like the Jesuits said? Or did the Vatican just didn't get the memo, or the Jesuits didn't get the memo, or somebody got mixed up? This is kind of weird. Now, years ago, when you saw something about somebody that passed away, it was that. That's exactly what it is. But these days, it's almost like they put something out and they
Mm-hmm.
redact it, like you were saying earlier, Kyla, like
Yeah.
Prince Charles.
Prince
What
Charles. Yeah. One minute you see a lot of news about he's really gravely ill. The next day he's having dinner with somebody and meeting with important people and he's looking fine. So the news can be quite confusing these days, I would say.
exactly? And this is exactly why we urge everybody to vet everything out for yourself. Get your magnifying glasses out. Put on your thinking caps. Is we just have to kind of stop taking everything that we hear and see for news. We have to kind of check it out, just
Yeah.
like we're checking it out too.
Mhm.
Yeah. We got to be our own reporters.
You
Right,
have to
because
be
some people are saying, we've been through so much over the last few years, and I would say over the last 100 years, probably or more.
Yeah, longer than we know.
I know, right? So it's like sometimes what is being brought across to us in the news, is it a distraction? Are they like making us look somewhere and something else is going on? What's really happening?
Right.
You know?
so
Okay.
that's why we're coming together and we're asking these questions. And the tarot is one of the best ways to kind of get information about it. Of course, we have to say it's entertainment purposes only because we just can't blatantly say, but we could read what the cards say, right?
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
And by the way, tarot cards have been out for a very, very long time. The women that were using tarot cards read all types of things and help people, give
Women
them
and
insight.
men. It wasn't
Mhm.
just women. Men read.
Women and men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Of all back in Europe and France and Italy, it started out in Italy, and they still use them today, not only to read people's, let's say, read for them, but they're still using it in Italy. And I just spoke to someone not too long ago, I told you all about it, that
Yeah.
they're still using it to psychologically help people. So it's not just like this spooky magical thing. It's basically it is a spooky magical thing, but if you don't really know about it, but
Because as spirit, we are energy and we are spooky and magical. We're not spooky per se, we are magical.
Yep.
So the cards are literally just a tool to help us to connect
Yep.
with our higher selves, right?
Yep.
Exactly. And we're going to connect right now because Kylie's going to pull some cards to see what's going on with are we going to do a general pull to see what's going on with him, or however you want to ask it. We'll leave it to you, Kyla.
Yeah. What do you think, Lynn? I'm thinking let's do a general poll. Why are
If
they
he's alive or dead, the general poll should tell
Yeah.
us, right?
and why are they putting out news like this and then redacting it? What's the whole point
Yeah.
behind all of it? Is
Mhm.
there a point behind it, or is it just,
Yeah.
Exactly. And there's so many people that go to the Vatican every year. You can go to Rome on any given day, and it's full of
Oh, yeah. It's
people that are
full.
going through.
Yeah.
So if the people that are going to pray with the Pope, okay, we have our ideas about the Pope and the Vatican and everything, but there are people that actually go there to pray with with faith,
Yeah.
and for them to hear some news like that,
Yeah.
that's devastating for some people, some families, and
Mhm.
Christians and Catholics. And then to have something come back out again, it's like they have to be really careful, especially when it comes to somebody as important as the Pope.
Yeah. Especially the way the social media is now, because so much is out there and people are so used to just accepting what the news tells them that as soon as they see it on social media, it must be true as well. So, but it is interesting that this Jesuit group posted that he had passed away. So,
I'm wondering who this Jesuit group is. Is it his personal group, or is it just a
I think
Jesuit
he was
group?
a member of the Jesuits where he came from. Where is he? Was he Venezuelan? I can't remember where he came from.
I should know that because I lived in Italy for 14 years, but that goes to show you how much I was
Yeah.
interested. But yes, he's South American from what I remember,
Yeah.
but his last name is Italian, is Bergoglio.
Well, yeah. Well,
So he's
so
a lot of
many of
Italians.
the South Americans have either Italian or German names anyway.
Hmm.
So,
Oh, this is interesting. There's not one major arcana.
some
no.
interesting cards? I have to say that while I was shuffling, the Ten of Cups came out. I put
Okay.
it back in, which is usually a facade card. Something is not as it seems. And then these cards came out. We have the Seven of Swords, which is a strategy card. So the Pope is the Ace of Swords. Whatever is being put out, there seems to be some sort of reason for it. It doesn't seem to be by chance for me.
Mm-mm.
So what I'm getting from these cards is that there's a reason why this information is being put out. And I would say in the truther community, it's called like a comm,
Mhm.
like some sort of message being sent out there. Now, to who exactly, I'm not sure. These cards are not quite saying. We may have to do some more digging to find that out. But
Yeah.
it seems to me as if there's a message here. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have, that Seven of Pentacles for some, and then we have a kindness card at the bottom, the Six of Pentacles as well. So what are you ladies getting?
Well,
Not
you
a
want to
whole
go
lot of
first, Lynn?
answers. Go ahead, Barbara, because I mean, other than the strategy card and him coming out and the Three of Pentacles, I mean, that could be the three groups at odds, basically with the Vatican, or it could be the Three of Pentacles could even represent the Vatican, DC, and London. I don't know. Go, Barbara. My mind's going all over the place.
I'm thinking that the person, Monsignor Bergoglio, which should be the Papa, the Pope,
Yeah.
I believe from these cards, I believe he's still alive. The Queen of Wands, it's a truth and integrity card. I believe he's still alive. I don't see any cards. I don't see the moon. I don't see the world card. I don't see any of that stuff. There's a worry for nothing card at the very top. The guy that's in the bed, it's a worry for nothing. But it almost seems like it's a calm, which would be a hint or a little incentive for people to look in a certain direction because there there's something that's going on with the Pope that's probably has to do with the gold or monetary system
Yeah.
because there's a lot of pentacles at the bottom.
Gotcha.
So it looks like there might be some money or the monetary system involved. So it's almost like, okay, people, or okay, white hats, or okay, the whole good team. Whenever we say something about the Pope, that means that we have something done. Something has actually done. So it's probably a calm or a hint to let. And it's like an inside message. It's not, this isn't for the
It
people.
is. It's a strategy with the war with the Five of Wands right there next to the
Mhm.
strategy card. So this is all a strategy.
Mhm.
Kylie, do you want to pull two clarifiers and see
Yeah, I
the
think so.
Pope that they're portraying right now? Is that the original Pope Francis, or is it?
We have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is the one that came out first. And we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the
Mhm.
Queen of Pentacles.
Still no death card. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I
Wow.
almost don't feel like it's giving us the answer to that. I feel like if it's giving us more to what Barbara was saying, there's some kind of victory being signaled here with the money system. The pentacle is here. There's an ending happening and a new begin something else switching over. And it has to do, I think, as Barbara was saying, something with either the financial system or some physical change happening.
Yeah. Well, and we've
Go.
heard in the past that I think, isn't it the death of the Pope supposed to be the switch of the financial system too? I mean, what we've heard years, over the last few years, I think that was one of the things
Signals.
we had talked about. Yeah.
Gold. Maybe
Yeah.
the gold
I mean,
system because
yeah,
Janine
so
always
much.
says that there's two systems that are running side by
Yep.
side, and one
Yep.
was gold backed.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, and they did find a ton of gold under the Vatican too, some odd years back, I think.
Mm.
So that could also be some of it too.
Yeah, that
And
Six
for
of
the
Wands means that
signal,
they're successful in getting
something.
something under control. And that Queen of Pentacles that you have in your hand, Kyla,
Mm-hmm.
she has a big old gold coin in her lap.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that it was a hint to someone, but not to us, not to the regular
No.
public people.
No, no. That's
It was a
between the
hint.
white hats. That's the white hat. That's a white hat signal to the black hats that you guys
No,
have
no, no.
surrendered, I think, maybe. Yeah.
We cleaned it up. We got the gold. We got everything. We're done. We've got it. So it's like, okay, when we say something about something, when we say something about the Pope passing away, that means that we got everything from him or from his Vatican, whatever. So that's what we get.
So I asked, was it like a message, some kind of come about the Vatican, like in the Vatican and the gold or whatever, and I got the
Ooh,
Hierophant,
we
which
got the
usually,
Pope.
yes, yes.
Wow.
And the clarifiers are justice and the Chariot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they got him. They got him or they got it.
Yeah.
They got him or the gold. That's what that meant.
Yeah.
To let everybody know that the Pope passed away. And then he redacted because he probably really isn't. The real Pope probably isn't. He's still alive, probably. They got him. He's probably singing like a
Whoever
bird.
is being portrayed
Was
as a Pope right
yeah.
now is still with us.
Yeah.
I don't think they want us to release that so much, maybe because our channels are more open, whereas
Yeah.
Janine and them can be hidden a little bit more. I don't know.
Yeah, I can edit some of this stuff out.
I'm not worried about editing it out. I'm just saying, I don't think they want to give us a straight up answer right now either.
Hmm.
Right.
Okay. So it looks like it was a calm, which would be a hint.
Saying yes.
Like that was a calm, yeah, a calm or a hint to the insiders that they were successful in getting something, getting gold back, getting that gold back. The rest of it is done. So
It's a
we
green
got
light.
the gold.
Yeah.
Those gold in them are our heels. So, yeah, Lynn's pendulum is green.
Yep. Looks like it. Looks like we're good. All right, ladies. I guess
All
that's
right,
good on the Pope for right now.
for right now. So, you know, from what they're saying, he's in the hospital and everything, but it was basically a hint to to the insiders.
Stay
So
tuned for our next episode. Is he alive or is he dead? Soon.
exactly. So
Or
do
we
you all
can't
want to
do.
add anything to the Pope reading?
I don't think
I think
so.
we're good.
Yeah.
I think we already got what we needed to hear. So I want to thank everybody for watching our pop in and pop off about the Pope. And then what they're going to do, Kyla? We're at Rumble and
Yes,
excuse
we
me.
are on Rumble. We are also on Facebook. We have a community over there, so please join us. The description has the links. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please leave us a comment if you would like us to read on anything. We'll look at it. Happy to do that.
And pay attention to scammers. We will not contact you first.
And
Yeah.
think for yourself.
Use your discernment and do your own research for sure.
Yeah,
And don't
thank
just use Google.
exactly. And
Thank
thank you for
for
watching from the
watching.
Three of
Bye,
Pentacles.
everybody.
Bye.